What's up, AfterBuzzers? We are back with Miz and Mrs. Season 1, Episode 18, Renaissance Miz. We have swear jars and helicopter rides. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone, to AfterBuzz TV. My name is Amanda Terry, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys again tonight. First off, tonight's episode was Renaissance Miz. My overall thoughts. I actually liked it a lot. I think that it had a little bit of everything. Bickering, family, dates, dogs, more diapers. It's just all over the place. And I was super excited to see tonight more of Marjo, Maryse's mom, because she's absolutely hilarious. I love her so much. I love when she's on the show. But first off, we're going to talk about the Miz, being a new dad. I feel like he's still really coming into his own. They were talking tonight about swear jars because everybody in the house swears really bad. Maryse swears, the Miz swears, his mom swears. So he was super concerned about not swearing in front of baby Monroe. So they created this swear jar. And I want to know all of your guys' thoughts if you think that swear jars really do work, because I have a potty mouth, and I think that if they made a swear jar for chores, like they have to do burpees every time they swear, I definitely would be working on my swearing, because burpees are no fun. If you guys don't know what burpees are, it's like an exercise. You like jump up and then jump down, and it's not fun, and they're really hard to do. So definitely wouldn't want to do a bunch of burpees. And first off, we just want to talk to you before we move forward. I want to thank all of you for always making us the ESPN of TV talk, and for continuing to show us support. We love your comments. We love to engage and interact with you all. So please continue to do so. We love you guys so much. Make sure to listen to us on YouTube, subscribe and like, and also listen to us on iTunes and give us 5 stars. We love you guys so much. So thank you for continuing to show us support. And then we're going to move on to Maryse picking up the snake in the garden. Okay. They were in the backyard, they were in the garden, and they were outside, and, Maryse told Miz to stop what he was doing because there was a snake. And what's super funny is that, the Miz is a wrestler. He's a big man, supposed to be, tough. And Maryse is the woman. What happened, you guys? Maryse picked up the snake and was like kissing it and Miz was freaking out. The Miz was definitely freaking out. And he even acknowledged that he was kind of a wuss in that sense. And Maryse was the man, and she handled it. So props to you, Maryse. Okay, and then the Renaissance Fair. I'm not too fond of the Renaissance Fair. I don't think that it was that good of an idea for like a date to take. I don't know, maybe it's just my opinion. I didn't think that it was that fun of a date. But then when we started to kind of go on and see all of the events and how they were acting, it was super cute how they were at the fair, and it was like King Miz and Queen Maryse. I thought it was super cute. The Miz has such a great personality, and he's super charismatic, and I feel like he can make anything fun, and that definitely did look like fun. Again, I switched it up. I was like, I didn't think it'd be that fun, and then we saw them, and it almost was like they were like in a movie, like medieval times. It was super cute. I thought it was really fun.
Hey, Amanda,
and
real quick. This
yes,
is Ryan, one of the producers.
What's up, Ryan?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good.
I just wanted to know, have you ever been on a date to a fair?
So I actually did go to medieval times a couple years ago for Valentine's Day. That was fun because because you're in the audience, and like you're super interactive, and like you vote for like your team, because you get like a team when you go in. I don't know, it's like 4 different teams, and you get to pick a team. Right. And then my team won, so I was really excited because I always win. I never lose.
And you always win. That's right. But so would you recommend that as a typical date spot?
I don't think so. I just think that it's a preference, and I don't know if everybody's like into the Renaissance fair. I think maybe for like a second date, like once you get to know somebody, but I don't think it's, again, my opinion, I don't think that it was like a good first date or like like a surprise date. I'm sorry. Like,
Maybe
they're
like
married.
1 or 2 in.
Yeah, because they're married. So I think obviously they made it fun because they've been together for a while. But again, like for a first date, like what if you're not feeling that person and then you're stuck at this like Renaissance fair and you're not feeling that either? I just feel like.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? What would be your like, where would you take a girl?
I mean, if I was going to a fair, I don't know if I'd make it a Renaissance fair just because I'm not as knowledgeable on that type of thing. But I would probably, if I knew if she was into Game of Thrones and I found that out maybe on like our first date, then I'd consider it.
Yeah.
But it's a bold move. But I don't know. I think it's a third date for me. That's the area when I would do something like that.
For sure. And I totally get it because he was saying like in Texas how they have, I'm literally going to quote this. They have the library of Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah. Well, I would rather go to a Renaissance fair than that. That didn't sound fun at all.
We actually have someone in the chat, Joseph Boza. He says, I was with...
he was in our chat last week. Hello, Joseph.
Yeah, hello, Joseph. He was with Marcy on this one. Mike was too cheap with this date. He was like a kid in a candy store at that fair.
Yeah, it was like for him. It was more for him than for her. And later on the episode, when he was talking about like, you know, taking her on another surprise date because that one didn't work out or whatever, he basically, where was my notes? He was basically saying that he didn't do it for her. He basically did that date for him. So he wanted to pick a date for her, which I thought was really cute. And that's kind of how it should be. You know what I mean? If you're taking a girl on a date, you should probably take her somewhere where you think that she would enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And especially if it's your wife, you should know what your wife enjoys, right?
Yes, by now.
Because he was giving her a hard time for shopping for jewelry at the Renaissance fair. Yikes. And taking pictures because basically that's what she does at home. You know, she just shops and like takes pictures, and Mike's trying to, or the Miz is trying to get better with his photography. And by the end of the episode, he did get better, and Maryse really liked the pictures, and I thought that they were good pictures too. So good job, photographer Miz. Good job on that one. I also want to talk about the end of the episode when he took her on the helicopter ride to wine country. Bravo, Miz. That was a good date. That was a good one. Just a helicopter ride in itself is an amazing date. And then to go to a wine country and then drink some wine after, I thought that was a really good move, and I think that he definitely made up for the first date. Now I'm gonna jump into my special segment tonight, and I want to ask everybody, I would like everybody to get involved with me. Where would you like to go on a first date, and vice versa? Where would you take your first date on, and what do you think would like be a good one?
Can I pop one?
Please
I want to
tell
get
me
your vote on this.
Okay.
So I think there's a big debate on, is going to the movies a good first date? Yeah, it's a wah,
It's
right?
just more. It's like, yeah, it's just think outside the box.
Because you don't get to talk. You're quiet. I feel like it's not a good first date spot. But what if you go to a meal beforehand and then something like that? Are you still opposed to it? Do you still think it's a waste of time?
I mean, I love food, so absolutely. But I always feel like, you know, eating is awkward around, you know, first dates or whatever. Like you always, like the girl always like wants to be proper, you know what I mean? And not like eat too much.
Right.
You know, I feel like the pressure on like for like eating food on dates, but
that's so funny because I've never
food.
felt it.
Well, because you're a guy.
That's right.
So you don't care. You just like shoving, you know, food in your mouth, and the girl's like, oh, make sure there's nothing in her teeth. Make sure her like lips are touched up. Her hair is perfect. You know,
so
like
eliminate food. Eliminate something like the movies where you can't talk.
Think outside the box. The woman's gonna remember, and this could be for anybody. You know, you don't have to be a woman or a man, whatever. If you're going on a first date.
What about mini golf?
I think that's fun. I think because it's competitive, so you get to like flirt a little bit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Anything that's competitive.
There could be stakes.
Totally.
Stakes always make things fun. Always make things way more fun.
But then like I'm really good at sports, so I feel like I would show the guy up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our go-to. I think is mini golfing right there.
I
Something
think
like
that's
that.
a good one.
Batting cages
please
for
tell me
maybe
what you guys
someone who's
think.
trying to flex a little more, but mini golf.
Batting cages actually sounds really fun as well. Something
Nice.
active, you know what I mean? Something like really active, not just like sitting down, dinner and drinks. Like I feel it's just played out.
I agree.
We need to like amp it up here, kids.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, special segment. Please let me know what your favorite surprise date would be or where you would take your date. I would like to know. And then I'm going to talk about Maryse's outfit. At the end, when they went to the helicopter ride, she was wearing the purple with the hat. I thought she looked absolutely amazing and she's so beautiful. And I love, love, love them as a couple. I love this show. I love everything about it. So I'm just going to jump into predictions for next week.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay, I want to say that the swear jar is still going to be there and that Marjo is going to have to do some burpees, and I would love to see that. Tell me what you guys think if you'd like to see Marjo get down there and do some burpees, because we all know that she has a potty mouth as well. But I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for tuning in with me again tonight. My name is Amanda Terry, and you can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy with an I. Please be sure to stay tuned for my event. It is called Epic LA, which is an acronym for everything positive and creativity. It's going to be October 6th, and the Instagram page is at Epic LA Official. And thank you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Have a good night, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.